Okay. I was hard out on the mic. So let's start this again. Good to see you here on the channel. I'm just very quickly going over the standings one more time. Look at that. Everybody ahead of me is refusing to lose. Going now that I'm officially hard back in here, so that my mic was off. I've got like 3 of her off switches. Console side, controller side, it's just like, Anyway, but no, what I was going to say before realizing that I was mic'd out, derp, is that I don't, jibber jabber enough on stream, because, for me, there's a very fine line between, commentary that's entertaining and just narration that makes my viewership look like idiots. So obviously I know you're not. I mean, you have to be a pretty smart cookie to find my streams against the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, what can I say? If anything, I tend to be on the quiet side, because, it's like, you can already see what's happening on the screen, right? So what have I got to add to that? I mean, if either I would either be upstaging what I'm showing, right, or treating you guys or treating you hopefuls like idiots, which is like, so it's like I haven't quite figured out, in all of my years of live streaming, I haven't quite figured out the line between entertaining commentary and condescending narration or something. There's an art to it, which I'm afraid I haven't mastered yet. Anyway, coming up next, we've got where are they from again? Athletics. Sad situation there in real life, I'm afraid. Before we head off on a road trip. And one other thing I want to make sure I look at here. Okay. We're going to be doing the quick versions of games 1 and 2 before slowing down to catch up on everything on the way out, or I may just you'll see. So up next we have got the A's in town. I'm batting 7th.
Choo Kincaid, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Athletics and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kincaid now at the plate.
Oh, bottom of the first. Who we got? Vita? Okay. Let's see.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and it's gone. Home run. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Or like the old song said, toot toot tootsie goodbye.
is Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Ooh, okay. On first. That's it. So we got bit of an armadillo over at first, so I'll stay put.
On the ground, a second might be
4,
2.
6,
now to
3.
first, and it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Jacob Wilson.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
That's
Wilson with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
This guy is a bit of a speed threat.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Runner at third, 2 away.
Yeah, see what all the news is going on here.
Twice in his last game.
Cubs. Hang on a second. Let me get all caught up on the news before we address this. Let's see. Different hurler, by the way. Mets win 11th straight game. Look at that. 11. Yeah. 8 innings, 2 hit ball. That guy still got it. Fans 10, no runs. Wow. Soto goes 5 for 5 against Guardians. Okay.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it was coming.
Dressed like a seat day in the district. What can I say?
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now the A's designated hitter, Max Schumann.
Nobody on, huh? All right.
To the right side. Gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. Kincaid goes 6'1", just 21 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Murdoch back to work. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And he's gone yard again. That's
because why not?
Run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Send in the hats. That's 3.
Show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
This is J.J. Bleday.
All right, so this is either a steal or a double play. What's it going to be?
Rooker on at first, nobody out. Roll to short, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, but he beats it.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who is your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true.
Oh!
To right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Yep.
Another homer. His 4th home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 9-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
There we go. Much better.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th.
Oh!
Line to second, snagged on the bounce.
Ooh.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Yike. Wrong button.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. The A's down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals take the series opener here at home. Kincaid had a great showing in the win. A remarkable 4-homer game.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Now then. That's a lot of tokens, so let's see. Wait. Individuals. I like it. And we're still 13. Really? Look at that. Everybody ahead still winning. This is just...
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to National Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics and the Washington Nationals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
And the number 2 guy on base, so that means this is probably a steal situation.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save.
Really?
Second inning set to go. And here is Kyle McCann.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled on to first. And a quick out, number 1. So a man at first. Max Schumann getting ready to hit.
Whoa, that's bad.
In the air, and it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Choo-Choo Kincaid will hit next.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Oh no, that's bad.
In the air. Lede sizes this one up.
Bad, bad, bad.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Severino back to work. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
See ya.
That's his 5th homer of the series, and we're level. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time, and that is bad, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Well, the Orioles gave us quite a bit of help with that. All right.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
First and second, no outs. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Wilson recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Goodness gracious.
Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. And that one fouled off.
All right. No.
Belted. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
Let's not.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
1 out, runner at second. Brady House now at the plate. Wilson slings to first in time.
My thoughts exactly, whoever yelled that in the stands.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one the other way. And that is the inning.
Ugh.
So one left for Washington. They still trail it here, 4-3. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Two outs. To the right side.
Easy peasy. 4-3 easy.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning stretch time.
I don't mind if I do.
And the Nationals 3. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the catcher, Kyle McCann. This one in the air.
4.
And that is that. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Nationals 3. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. He's already homered here in this one.
No. That was...
There's one. And that's 2.
Curse word.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy.
Swear word, foul language, invective.
And they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. On the ground, right side.
Easy
And they get the
peasy.
leadoff man in the 9th. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Right through there for a strike. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. And we are tied 4-4.
To extras we go.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
Okay. Walk off homer. All right, I can do that.
In there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And they got one.
Swinging and drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Boom, baggity.
Another homer. And it
Toot
off
toot
in extra
tootsie.
innings.
Goodbye.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
932.
With a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
So it's 932.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Okay, so it's 9:35. Fans, y'all better head for the Metro fast before it closes down for the night. Now, that's going to mean a lot of tokens. How many? It's an awful lot. And 9 of them. Okay. All right, so well, could be. Yeah, well, then we're going to get we're going to get 2 separate series against the Phillies to make a run at it. This could be. Nah, I'm not going to get my hopes up. Not for this, at least. I mean, crazy thing to say coming from me, but what can you do? Moving me up to the 5 spot? No, God. No.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol.
Woof.
Welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague baseball on
Ugly
MLB
weather.
The Show. It's the Athletics and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now, and to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
1 down. And now up for Washington, Choo-Choo Kincaid.
Really?
There's a swing and a drive.
Why not?
Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. That's his 7th home run of the series, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Runner at second, 2 down.
I've gone yard once. I can do it again.
Swing at a high
Or
fly
not.
ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Holds it in on the warning track. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 4 and the A's 1. Now the left fielder. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Hit on the ground might be 2.
6,
Off
4.
balance feed, there's 1. To first, not
No.
in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the first baseman. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
2 outs. Runner on first. Gio Urshela steps in. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Runner at first with no outs here.
All right.
Kate
That's
going
going
to
to do
of
it.
homers in his last game. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-6. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
See ya later.
1 down. This is J.J. Bleday.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Oh, hello.
One back up the middle. Wow, nice play. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, at this point of the ball game, you're counting outs, and that's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the left fielder. That one the other way. Kincaid throws to first in time.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So 2 down. Choo-choo Kincaid digging in for the Nationals.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a
Why not?
relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And there's a fly ball deep right field.
Could
And
be.
out of here.
Might be. There we go.
And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 8-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is.
Where are the hats?
Contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Send in the
He's
hats.
put on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Uh-oh.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now
Could be.
Nasim Nunez.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Trying to send this extra innings. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Nationals walk it off for the win.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Nationals sweep athletics. Not only send in the hats, but break out the brooms. Just the 8, huh? Yeah, all right. We're tied with Hack Wilson. Our next ribeye is, well, we'll see. Problem is, we're in San Francisco, and that's, I don't think that's known for being a hitter's park, but, well, we'll see.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Here's a little Wade Jr.
All right, nobody on. Late night Lamont. Okay, then. That does demand the question of
2 outs, base is empty.
what is he doing on late nights?
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. Choo-Choo Kincaid digs in now. Kincaid with 4 runs batted in his last game.
Sinker. Let's see.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Man at second.
No.
This one in the dirt. The other way. Wait. And he takes it himself for the out. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Nice exterior shot, I got to admit.
Webb back to work. Here's a
No.
swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Brady House. Kincaid gets his lead at first with nobody out.
No.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. And he grounds one to the right side into the outfield base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
First and second, no outs. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. In the air, left side. Ramos hauls it in, and there's one away. Two on, one out. C.J. Stubbs digging in for the Nationals. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. He's out, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Yikes!
Schultz certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
All right. We got a little web. All right.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. Got all of that one. He'll touch them all. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
1, 2, 3, super!
Line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
They are not going to go for the double steal, are they? They don't. They do not go for the double steal, do they? Watch him yank this, the pole side, and I miss it. Or not. Straight at me.
6 out, 3 double play. And
I can work with that.
Over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 6 and the Nationals 4. Base is empty, 1 away. Choo-Choo Kincaid digging in for the Nationals.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
Uh-oh.
Base hit.
Station to station.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, they found themselves behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here, Nasim Nunez.
All right.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, C.J. Stubbs. Walker is just one strike away. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Big RBI for him right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Well, all right.
First and second, 2 outs. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. On the ground, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Kincaid, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
All right, I need to go grab myself a beverage. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. Zum Wohl. There we go. Oh, much better. And
Choo-Choo Kincaid has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants.
actually some decent weather. Wow.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
That has got to be beastly hot in August sun.
Now a slow roller to second. Kincaid on the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Woohoo.
2 outs, bases full. And here is Matt Chapman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Prospect, Jim,
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty
Wilmington
courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Yike!
They take the force out to escape the bases loaded jam unscathed.
Oh, we'll take that.
From San Francisco, no score. New inning getting started, and now the rookie second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. Kincaid wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Hicks back to work. One hit to right.
That's going nowhere.
Puts it away for the out. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey.
He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Wisely, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. Flips it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. No runs, 1
awesome.
No errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0.
All right, somebody's showing off.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Ooh. That's impressive. I kind of like the, I get a kick out of the graphics and stuff like that. What can I say? I'm easily...
That one ripped. Back there. And that one is gone.
Tootsie. Goodbye.
It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hand.
Come on.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One base is empty.
One more inning. Anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Well struck right field. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2.
Yeah,
And
we'll
safely,
stop right
it's
there.
a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out. Runner at second. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Yeah, let's not.
One ball. This one in the dirt. That one the other way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Maybe, possibly.
Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Runners at the corners
That
here.
was awful base running, I have to admit. I'm lucky I didn't get thrown out on that. You always go halfway when that happens.
A swing and a soft liner. And that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And it's a one-run game.
Yes, sir.
Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Yike! Piskin! Recycled gags suck. Anybody get the reference? Well, I know nobody's going to go for a triple steal, so... Oh, hey now. 4, 6, 3, thank you very much.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Oh, great.
Back to the ballpark.
Brazen Marlins. Seriously? Seriously! 5 runs? Well, why not? Let's just, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, no! Well,
so a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Okay.
Keibert Ruiz.
We swiping this one or nah?
Line drive.
Oh, no.
And there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Brady House digs in now.
5 games back from the wild card, so we'll see. Yeah. 3, 6, 1. Yo, Lord.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 7 and the Nationals 2.
3, 6, and 1.
Next to hit for the Nats.
Really?
Kincaid.
I got a shot at this.
But a triple here will give him the cycle.
I think we can do and drive everybody in. Let's see.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 9-6. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started.
Going for the cycle would have meant we'd lost the game, so.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Walker is just one strike away.
Oh, no.
Popped up on the infield. Fitzgerald.
That's just.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants slug their way to a win in this one.
Ugh.
Kincaid with a valiant job in defeat. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
That just. Ugh. All right, and well, so Sunday afternoon. All right. Let me. Since we're visiting, let's do that. Yeah, yeah. And let me very quickly, before we get too far into this, I'm going to very quickly jump out of here and just quickly one more of these, because why not? If anybody asks, I might even give you the recipe on this, but for now, back in a moment. All right. Much better. So now, Sunday matinee, and I'm hoping the weather's decent because, well,
Choo-Choo Kincaid comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Washington
gorgeous
Nationals
day.
taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And the
First
birds
pitch
in the
coming at you right
background.
after the break. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That catches the zone for a strike, and this one is off and running. Ball one there.
All right, so Reds winners and extras.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took
Well, hello there.
right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first. So
I
we'll see if
tend
they
to
try
do
to
my
get him in
best
motion.
when my best work when I'm bouncing commentary off my
And now
chatter.
here
So.
is Stone again.
So
And that's
questions,
it for a
comments,
strike.
Snyder Mercs, go ahead. Just people, just keep it clean, as it were.
If it
But
were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second
yeah,
base.
it's a
but
gorgeous
this is a pitcher
afternoon
you
in
want to run
San
on.
Francisco,
His quick
and I
release is
decided we're going to
unreal.
slow this one down a bit
And
and
that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski
just kind of soak it all
makes
in,
the grab. One
like
away.
the songwriter said. I'm going to soak up the sun and tell everyone to lighten up.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Move to first, and he dives back in safely.
Yikes!
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's out.
Oh,
Stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
yikes! 13 runs.
Fastball is outside. Outside low. 3-1. 2 out, space is empty. That's in there. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Because of course.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very nice.
On that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch just misses.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles, plus he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Hitting the air out to center field. Young makes the grab for the second out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is out of play. That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Giants come up empty in the first. On to the second from Oracle Park. And there's no score on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Birdsong, a 6'4" righty, 23 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2020. Birdsong back to work, and there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Just missed. And that misses. And a count 2-1. The pitch. And a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Yikes.
And next is the designated hitter, Jose Tena. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Really?
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
But at least you'll be talking to the smartest person you know, right? Right?
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, swear a word.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Willie Adames stands in. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Whoa, hey now.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Base hit? How are they scoring that?
But not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.